an arm's length away, a line from your thumb into that spot that we just activated. So in through your nose. And then you're going to hold it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we're going to breathe in through our nose. Ready? Breathe in. It's like a count of 5. Hold it. Roll your eyes up and back. Sense that spot in your brain, in the middle of your head, activating it. And then exhale with your mouth out the back of your head. In from the back, in through your nose. Roll those eyes up and back. Activate in the brain, bringing the energy there. And then exhale through the mouth. Stress and fear are one and the same. When it comes to the chemical composition in our body, stress and fear will do the exact same thing in our body. And we're going to do a breath work today as well. Hi everybody, it's me, Lisa T, coming at you with some positive energy. Thanks for watching. Please, if you like this video, if you are not a subscriber yet, please hit subscribe. Why is this tension still in my back? Why is this tension there when I'm stretching? I started, the healing journey, and still this tension keeps coming back. It feels great after a massage, but then the tension comes back. Tension in our muscles is not just from overuse, is not just from poor body mechanics or bad posture. It's not just from not moving enough. It's not just from not stretching enough, etc. The problem is more than one thing, and the solution is also a bunch of different things. We want to be very aware of what we are doing to our bodies through our brain with stress and fear. Stress and fear are one and the same. When it comes to the chemical composition in our body, stress and fear will do the exact same thing in our body. The body heals best and works best in an alkaline state. Fresh fruits, fresh veggies. Just a worrisome, fearful thought will change the chemical composition in your body. You will instantly go into an acidic state. We either make ourselves a victim or we're empowered. So we have a danger system, the brain. The body is always trying to protect us. The first thing the body's going to do is survive, and the second thing the body's going to do is heal. The main processing system is the limbic system. It's our emotional center of our brain. One of our main alert systems is detecting our environment, and it can also get overreactive, especially if you're someone like me who's had a lot of trauma in your life. So the amygdala is a part in our brain in this limbic system, which is responsible for a sympathetic nervous system, which is our fight or flight or rest and digest. You're going to be overstimulated, so any little thing can then set you off. So what are we thinking? Then what are we feeling? Because we want to be conscious of what we're sending to our amygdala. So it's detecting danger, and then it's also processing the emotions, because when we have a thought, we have an emotion, and it's processing. We can take back, some more power in that feeling piece when we are conscious of what we're thinking. A thought precedes emotion. You always have a thought first, and then you have an emotion. So it's going to react, and then it's also going to then bring things back into homeostasis, bring things back into balance. But the problem is we are inundated with stress, which is fearful thoughts, all the time. So our body is challenged at getting back to homeostasis. We've got to really support ourselves and our body and our brain in creating that homeostasis and creating that balance back into our system so we can experience it in our life. So the hypothalamus is like an alarm system. It sends it out to the body, alarm, alarm, alarm. But what it's going to do is it's going to send this hormone cortisol throughout our body. It creates muscle tension. It increases our heart rate. It stops digestion. It increases our blood pressure because it wants us to run. So it's going to create muscle tension because it's going to send energy to the muscles so we can run for our lives. The problem is our life is not in danger. We just feel that way. We're going to get an excess of cortisol if we don't get our bodies to come back to homeostasis. We get stress after stress after stress. If we're not aware, what am I telling myself? What are the thoughts I'm saying here? Am I telling myself everything is okay or it's going to be okay? And so when we get an excess amount of cortisol in our body, then we are going to experience things like exhaustion, increased blood pressure. We can't concentrate on anything because our body wants to run. It wants to run away to save itself from dying. An excess amount of cortisol in our body, we're going to get increased muscle tension, also anxiety, attention problems. We can't pay attention because the amygdala is firing, increased fat in our body, poor sleep, bloating, an increase in weight gain, especially in the face and in the belly, the face and the belly. Interesting because a lot of our breath work is all about a face inhale into the belly and out. When we have excess cortisol because we've been stressed out and having fearful thoughts, then we're going to have muddled thinking. It's not going to be clear. We're not going to be able to perceive things as they are. Perception. This is all around perception. Everything that's happening in your life is actually happening for your higher good and learning and your evolution. We either make ourselves a victim or we're empowered. We're either in fight or flight or we're in rest and digest. So we want to make a conscious choice. You know what? I am not going to let this traffic jam make my body go into survival mode because I want to stay in healing mode. So let's go back to these muscles. So this excess cortisol, because of the experiences we're bringing in, our amygdala is taking it in, hypothalamus is sending out chemicals to help us respond and react to this life situation in front of us. That's going to go into our muscles. That's why we have these chronic tense muscles, because we haven't stopped stressing. We haven't stopped being in fear. So your muscles are going to be tight because they want to literally fight. You're going to feel it in your shoulders, in your neck, in your upper back, because those muscles are ready. They're ready and they want to punch. And the legs, the calf muscles and the glute muscles will feel chronically tight. The hips will have hip pain, low back pain, calf spasming, restless leg syndrome, these things, because the legs are run to save your life. So we're ready to fight and our legs want to run. So of course these muscles are tense and tight because they are on guard and ready to save your life. There it is. Lisa, what do we do about this? Go back through my videos. Stretch these things out. Stretch our neck. Take at least 30 seconds. Holding your stretches for at least 30 seconds. When you stretch that neck, at first it's going to hold. If you stay in the stretch, you're going to feel it sort of like, it's going to give. And then you're going to feel, my shoulder just dropped. And then you're going to feel as you stay in the stretch. So we take back our power of this whole system and our experience of life that is coming at us by doing our self-care. Okay. So we stretch. We go for our massages. And we make sure every day we do something to give back to this brain and body that is constantly on guard to make sure we're okay. It is constantly trying to protect us. It is constantly trying to serve us. We want to give back to it at least once a day and more than 5 minutes. We care for it. We're compassionate. We're kind. We're loving to this body, loving practices. And then breath work, of course. Like I started this video, this is about fear and stress. They are the same thing. So the breath work that is going to be really helpful with this one is the visionary breath. And so we're working with the third eye. The third eye, if you roll your eyes back, it's an anchor point. If you roll your eyes up and back with them closed, you should feel a little tension like between your temples, behind your eyebrows, between your temples, a little tension. That's actually squeezing an area, bringing attention to an area around the amygdala, around the hypothalamus, or activate us to calm that area down so that we can have a clearer perception. We can recognize, I thought that was fearful. I thought I had to run from my life, but everything's actually okay. So we go from victim to empowerment. I am not a victim of my life. I can be empowered. So activating that anchor point behind your eyes as you roll them up and back, and you're going to hold that and squeeze it. It's like a squeeze. It's the same way as if you're squeezing your bicep muscle. We're using our eye muscles to squeeze, to contract. And what we're doing is concentrating energy in that area. And so as we do that, we are going to breathe in through our nose and out through our mouth from here. So from this point, I'm going to breathe in through my nose and I'm going to envision a line an arm's length away, a line from your thumb into that spot that we just activated. As you're holding it, you're going to feel that energy building, envision it, sense it, intention it, the energy building in that area with your breath work. Bringing in oxygen, clean energy, fresh energy, clear perspective. And then you're going to exhale through your mouth with a pursed lip, like this, like you're blowing out hot soup. And you're going to do it in an arm's length behind you. So you're going to envision it coming out the back of your head. So in through your nose. And then you're going to hold it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. To that thumb. Like a whale blowing out through its hole. In from the thumb. Into that energy spot that we've activated, that we are activating with our eyes rolling back. Hold it in that area. And then exhale through the front. Feel that spot. The point is to get a sense and awareness of that spot between your temples, behind your eyebrows, where we're activating the hypothalamus, the hippocampus, and the amygdala. We're reestablishing a calmer, more relaxed state in that area so that we can perceive things for our benefit, for our higher good, and know our okayness in any situation. So I'll do this with you in real time. We'll do 3 sets, okay? After we do the 3 sets, we're gonna activate the central channel and breathe that breath work that we've just done up and down our central channel. So here we go. To find your anchor point by rolling your eyes up and back, thumb out in front of you so you can feel it. And we're going to breathe in through our nose. Ready? Breathe in. It's like a count of 5. Hold it. Roll your eyes up and back. Sense that spot in your brain, in the middle of your head, activating it. And then exhale with your mouth out the back of your head. In from the back, in through your nose. Roll those eyes up and back. Activate in the brain, bringing the energy there. And then exhale through the mouth. We're going to do one more set. In through the nose. Now roll your eyes up and back. Activate that center in your head. Exhaling through your mouth with pursed lips out the back of your head. And now we're going to breathe in to the back, through the back of the head. In that spot, roll your eyes up and back. Feel that center. Exhaling out the front. This time we're going to incorporate the central channel. So we're going to breathe in one last time. Now that center is activated, so feel your whole brain, fresh thinking, calm thinking, present thinking, and breathe up to the top of the head, up to here. So you're envisioning the air coming out the top of your head. And now from above your head, breathe in through your nose, breathe it into that center again, roll your eyes up and back. Feel the relaxed mind, relaxed body, and then breathe down your central channel as if there's a tube right through the middle of your body, down. Exhale out your mouth, but you're breathing down through your throat, through your heart, through your solar plexus, through your abdomen, and out your tailbone into the earth. Feel it. Feel it. Integrate it. So beautiful. I can hear the tone in my voice change after I do that. In these moments, you're feeling fear. You recognize that the world, you're letting your external circumstances control your inner world. This divine divine, miraculous, fabulous, fascinating piece of mechanism and machinery and functioning inside your brain and body. So we're not going to let the external circumstances of our world control what's going on in here anymore. We're going to empower ourselves with this breathing that's going to calm your thoughts, and we're going to go back into rest and digest. And you're now going to have clearer thinking. Now you're going to recognize that, oh, there's another way to see this. Everything's a practice, so you're practicing this. You do this breath work over and over, practice it on a daily basis, and so there's another way to see it. There's another way to see it. And if you can believe this is actually serving me, it's either serving me for learning, it's serving me for higher good. So there's another way to see it. There's another way to see it. And now I can see that situation showed me what a survivor I am. That situation showed me how much forgiveness is possible inside of me. So everything, you can find how this situation that is presenting itself, that is causing you fear, thoughts, or stress, acquiring, and you're questioning, how is this serving me? I hope that I have served you today. Please, please, please give me a thumbs up. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Practice your breath work. Scroll through my videos. I got lots of good stuff in there. And thank you so much for watching. And I will keep on lighten up your life with Lisa, protective of your health, wealth, and happiness.